Hey guys, so welcome back to part 2 of my studio apartment makeover. I moved into this 300 square foot apartment a few months ago and I am slowly trying to decorate it. In the last video I did my bathroom and also this little office area that I have in the main area and the desk behind me. But now it's time to tackle the kitchen. So the apartment is very small. I have my bed over there, my desk area, a closet, and then the kitchen, and there's a bathroom behind there. The kitchen just has some really old wood cabinets and they are chipping along the bottom. The finish has come off. They're really in need of some TLC, so I'm actually going to be painting it the same color that I painted the vanity in the bathroom. And then the rest of the walls I actually want to do in this color here, I think. It's called Terracotta Urn, and it's by Bear, and it's kind of like this dark, dusty rose color. I'm just not a fan of the gray. I definitely need a little bit more color on the walls. And I also want to start working on the dollhouse. So I think I'm going to actually start in this room right here with this great big window. I'm really envisioning sort of a little seating area with like a built-in library and a desk. And then once I get the interior done, I'll move on to the roofing and the siding. And the dollar store actually got in some nice little pieces of wooden furniture. And I haven't seen these in a while, so I was really excited about it. They're only about $3 or $4 each, and it will just save me so much time from having to try to build little pieces of furniture. I also found this really pretty paper pad at Michael's, and this is the inspiration for the dollhouse. It's going to be sort of a cottage core, but also a Dopamine Decor blend. So very, very colorful. And I just love all of the checker patterns. There's some floral stripes, ribbons, strawberries. That is just gonna make the most adorable wallpaper. These are used a lot for scrapbooking, but I love to use them as wallpapers in dollhouses. So I think I'm actually gonna probably start on that first. It's a little bit easier, and then we'll tackle the kitchen. So I'm going to stop now on this room. I still need to decorate the bookcases. Might want to get a tiny little laptop for the table. I also need to build a new window that I'll insert in there, but I'm going to wait until I do the exterior of the house to do that. And I've already started moving on to the next room, which is just above it. It's going to be sort of a craft sewing room. But I think I'm going to turn my attention to my actual real life kitchen before I go any further with this. Happy Saturday morning. I have been up since before dawn. I was up at 5 o'clock this morning. I had a ton of energy, didn't want to go back to sleep. And I think it's because I was sick all week and I was really getting tired of being in bed. So when I woke up this morning and I felt great, I just hopped out. I did a workout, I went to the market, and now I am enjoying a coffee before I start to tackle the kitchen. This is a new mug that I got from Chapters Indigo. It was only like $10 and I just love the little ribbon wrapped around it. I have such an obsession with mugs. I'm slowly building up a collection. I actually have one arriving from Amazon today, and I'd really like to find a way to display them in the kitchen. I have 3 little hooks over the sink that I have 3 little ones hanging off of, but I'd really like to either make or find some sort of wall cabinet that has like slots for mugs and display them that way. It is absolutely freezing outside. It is, I think, -12 right now. It is considered spring here in Canada and it does not feel like spring. So I figured it was a great afternoon to start working on the kitchen. I'm going to have to clean the cupboards first, give it a light sanding, wipe them down, and then I can start painting. I know I'm not going to get it all done today, so I'm going to start on the lower cabinets. And again, I'm just going to be painting them the same color that I painted the vanity in the bathroom, which I believe is called Rooftop Garden. I really love this shade of a mint green. Let's throw on some music and get painting. Okay, the first coat is on the bottom cabinets. So I'm gonna let that dry overnight and then come back. No, Kitty, no! Come back tonight or tomorrow and finish it. Also, my new mug just arrived and I'm digging into it. Oh my goodness, it is so perfect. A cloud mug. I love it. So the cabinets are finally finished. The color again that I went for, I don't know if I mentioned it before, is called Rooftop Garden by Bear. It's a beautiful mint color. And I also just picked up a pack of 15 handles off of Amazon, and they were $18.99 I think for 15 of them. So I just swapped out the old hardware with this. So I found this on Amazon, and they're actually supposed to be for a nursery or child's room, and they're shelves for books. And I really love the scallop lip on them, and they're nice and wide, so you can actually fit most mugs on them. So they fit most of the standard mugs. I do have a few that don't quite fit because they're a little bit too wide at the base. But I think that that's going to be a really cute way to display them. And it came with 4 in a pack, and I believe it was $39 for 4 of them. And they hold about 3 mugs each. So I ran out and got some more mugs because I wanted to fill them. I found this cute little porcupine guy at Walmart. I think he was only $5, and I just had to have him. I also really wanted a Winnie the Pooh mug. So I got this one at Marshall's, I believe, and I just had to bring this one home. I got this one at Winners, I believe, and it's a scooter mug. Like, look how cute that is. You could probably use it as maybe a planter as well, but I just had to have that in my collection. I already had these mugs, so I have a strawberry mug, I have a cherry mug, and I have a pumpkin mug, a fall mug. So I wanted to get these ones as well. This is an orange mug and a banana mug. Can't have too many fruit mugs. I also really fell in love with this runner for the floor. It is a scalloped runner and it has some ribbons on it. I chose to go with a light brown because there is a little bit of brown in the backsplash. And I also didn't want something really colorful that would clash with the backsplash. I also wanted to do something with my trash can because it's just a little too boring now. So I got some daisies, some vinyl daisies that I'm going to just stick on it so that it just blends in better with the kitchen. I really wish they would start making trash cans a little more colorful and fun, because unless you have one that goes in the cupboards, they're very hard to hide and not very nice to look at. Now there's not a lot of cupboard space. I am thinking about getting a smaller coffee maker, and also my toaster is a 4 toast toaster and I definitely need something slim, so I've just been putting that up on the fridge for now. My friend did get me an air fryer for Christmas, which is also a mint green color, which inspired the cabinets actually, and I love using it. So I'm still sort of shopping around for a toaster and also a coffee maker. I think I'm going to do those in more of a pink color. But those are functional for now, so I'm not going to worry about that. And I will just get to putting up the shelves and finishing the kitchen.